Hey everyone, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm going to show you how I've made this very cute little Easter basket. It's 4 boxes in one, great for many occasions, not just Easter. And I've got this very cute little wobbly bunny on the front there, and I've created this little carrot patch decoration. No dies are needed for this one. Very, very easy to make. So let's get started. So I've used this pattern paper here from my 3D Delight Perfect paper pack. I'm not sure if this one's still available, but I'll link it below if it is. It's a lovely one, especially for now spring and Easter with the gingham and the polka dots there. And then I've used the very cute bunny and the carrot. This is an old Daisy May set and it's called the Carrot Patch. And then I've just used this sentiment. Was it that one? Oh no, Bunny Kisses. Yeah, Bunny Kisses and Easter Wishes, which is from the Creative Craft Products Honeycomb Easter Sentiments. So there's some really nice ones. I was going to use the Hoppy Easter, but it was just a bit too big really. So I've gone for the smaller one. So I've already made 3 of my boxes. These are actually quite nice on their own. You could put pens in them or something. And then I'm going to show you how to make the 4th one. So you're going to want to cut yourself 4 pieces of 11.5 by 8.25, and along the long side you're going to score it 2 3/4, 5.5, 8.25 and 11. Rotates that 1/2 inch tab is at the bottom, and you're going to score it 2 3/4. Whilst I've got my scoreboard out, you also want to cut yourself, if you're going to decorate all 4, so you'll want 8 pieces of 2.5 by 5 1/8. And then for the handle, this is optional, but you want a piece, as long as you can get it really, by 1 inch. So fold and burnish your score lines. Okay, I'm just going to do some cutting. So with the 1/2 inch tab on your right hand side, you're going to cut up all of the score lines along the bottom to that first score line only. And then just remove a little bit from the tab there, from each end. Now fold it in half and fold that inside for the minute. And with a ruler, you just want to mark down 2.5 inches. So 2.5, like so. I'm just going to flip it over, and again 2.5. And then you're going to cut from that 2.5 pencil mark up to the top of that first score line, like so. And then again on this side, keep your tab folded under, because you're just cutting it away basically. So again, and then just cut that one away completely, like so. So you've got that smaller tab. If you've got any pencil mark, just get rid of that now. So this is going to be the front, and that way you don't see the join when you're looking inside the box. So just run your glue along the tab and fold that down, and then fold that one in. They should perfectly line up. And then with your pattern paper, if it is patterned, and especially if it's directional, just put the patterns together, and you're going to mark down 2 1/4. And then I'm cutting through both pieces, so just keep them held tight together. And again, from that pencil mark up to the opposite top corner. And then when you open them up, you've now got the perfect matte layer for each side. So I'm going to stick those down. So then choose one of these to be the last one that you stick down. So I'm just going to do the left-hand side there. So all of these other ones, I'm just going to take a little wedge off of the sides just so they don't stick out. So I'm just going to fold the opposite one down first, add my glue, fold in another one, again add my glue, and then just cover that full piece. And then just make sure that it sits perfectly under that one, because that's the square shape. You might find it's like gone off to one side, so just make sure you slide it all back into place so it's nice and square. And then you can go in and just spread out that glue. Okay, so once you've got all 4, we're going to stick them now together. Now you may just want to do 2. That looks quite nice together. You want to make sure that the opposite corner to where you've got your V, they all meet in the middle. Okay, so just all 4 of them together, and you should have the V's in all of the other 4 corners. If you want to add a handle, you're going to stick that in between the 4 of them. So I'm going to stick these 2 together first. And you want to make sure that they are perfectly lined up. So you do want to make sure like your points are perfectly matched. This is all perfectly lined up, and the base. I'm then going to take my handle and just bring it in like so. Add a little glue covering about 1/2 inch. I'm going to do both sides together, and I'm going to stick this behind each of these boxes, so in the middle of each one there. Okay, so whilst that's just drying, you're going to then stick the other 2 together like so, and then stick them all together. So I'm going to add my glue over the handles. You might want to stick some ribbon in between. You may have another piece of card that's a bit taller that you die cut like a hole and have that as your handle, or you may just leave this bit out and then just push those together. I'm using the construction glue for all of this, so it's the kind of glue that when you go back to it the next day, the whole project is just rock hard. It's really good for these 3D makes, especially if you're using them to put gifts in, things that are a little bit heavy. You could also reinforce the bases there, but 4 layers of card over the top of each other with the construction glue in between, you'd be surprised. It's really strong stuff. So just spend some time making sure it's all lined up and all that glue is spread out. I've now got my hot glue gun on, and in the middle here I'm going to have my topper. So I've got this circle here, which is about 3 7/8, and then the white one is 3 1/2. I've just embossed it, and I'm going to stick that one first of all with some foam. I just want to get a bit of dimension now on this. And then I've got my box of goodies here. So I've got a couple with Christmas things in. This one's got all my Easter bits. So there is the cute bunny, and I've just added some glaze onto the carrots there. And then the sentiment, I've made it into a little sign. So I want to have him there, but I'm going to also pop him on a little wobbler. I was kindly sent these because I've run out for ages, and they always seem to be out of stock. So these are little springs, and they've got adhesive on both sides. So I've just taken the backing off there, so I'm going to stick that behind the bunny. And these go really flat, so they're great for your cards. And then take the backing off. And I just want to grab my sentiment. I'm going to build up a little scene, but I just want to make sure. I might put some acetate behind him as well, just so that that carrot, I don't know, it might be okay. So now it's hard for you to see, but it just has a really nice little wobble, like when you're carrying it and stuff. But I think I might put a little bit of acetate behind so that the carrot is a bit more straight. I'll do that in a bit. So yeah, in here I've got Easter eggs. Some of them I've cut in half. I've got big carrots, little chicks, bigger eggs, some spring little flowers, little ladybirds. These are all Easter and chick kind of shapes, little wooden bunnies. And I'm just going to stick a few bits down around the side. So I was going to have a few little Easter eggs here, maybe one of the really big carrots. I've also just got a couple of the brads here because I was going to punch a hole. So you could attach the handles, you know, with these if you wanted it to kind of move a bit. I just thought it was a nice little bit of extra decoration. So I'm going to have a little play around anyway, look at getting the acetate added onto that, and I'll show you it finished, and I'm going to add some of the sweets into it as well. So that's everything decorated. I've done a little like carrot patch. I just cut some of the little plastic greenery there and made it look like it was all poking out from behind the eggs. I think it looks really cute, and he wobbles really nicely, you can see there. And I've just put a little bit of acetate behind just so it does stay upright. There you go. He really does go. It's so cute. Bunny kisses and Easter wishes. I love it. So I've got, this is going to be for my best friend's little girl. So she's got a Cadbury's Dairy Milk rabbit. I've got these little chocolate chicks. These were from B&M, I think. So I think I'll pop them all in there. They also had these, I think, as little bunnies. So I might go back and get the bunnies, put them in that side, and then maybe I have got, so I'm going to give one of these to Charlie, but I could put, yeah, maybe a bunny each side, and then I'll get the chicks, or maybe just some more, sorry, the rabbits, but then maybe I'll just get another pack of those and have them that side, and then that's her little Easter present from me. I think it's so cute. Absolutely love this. So thank you for watching today. As always, you could, you know, you don't have to do this as Easter themed. It can be any theme really. I think it's going to look lovely for Christmas, birthdays, things like that. I will have all of the products that I've used that I can find and link. They will be linked individually below the video. And if you click here, you'll find stuff that I've used from Craft Stash. Make sure you're subscribed as always, and that way you won't miss out on the future videos I share. And you can also go back and look at all of the old stuff. And I'll have my Easter playlist and like maybe more of the gift boxes and bags. I'll have that linked in a playlist so you can go and watch that next if you want. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.